The Punjab has erupted this week into mass demonstration, which has been met with a typically brutal response from the state. We reported last week on the Sikh activist Bana Sidhu, who has dedicated his life to highlighting the injustice and corruption rotting Punjab's governance. As a result, Sidhu recently found himself detained by the police under orders from Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann. As a result, tens of thousands of people have taken to the streets to protest and demand his release. In response, the state's police force have responded with a brutal crackdown to try to deter the uprising. 3 days ago, a large contingent of Sikhs intending to join the protests was suddenly swooped upon by police, who mass arrested hundreds of individuals. Whilst police did all they could to detain as many Sikhs as possible, thousands still managed to evade the operation and began to march on the residence of the controversial Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann in Sangrur. So police then set up a series of roadblocks along the route to the Aam Aadmi Party's leader's house, hoping to prevent the mass of people from advancing. The roadblocks proved ineffective as the protesters either went round or simply drove through the blocks. And once at Mann's residence, the crowds staged a peaceful protest around the property. However, the tactics of the police have come into serious criticism after many highly respected journalists and activists have been forcibly detained by police, ensuring they were unable to report on the situation. Also detained was former Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi. Police have evidently been instructed to take all action necessary to stop the flow of information from the area to try to prevent the protests from growing. Following the huge farmers' protests in recent years, there has been an undercurrent of anger and distrust in the region against the authorities and particularly against central government, who have consciously allowed drug crime and corruption to take hold across the region, threatening the social fabric of Punjab. With activists like Bana Sidhu, who have openly called out the corruption endemic in Punjab's governance, now being arrested by the very people he accuses, the Punjab is finding itself increasingly polarised between the ruling class and those they govern, and as a result is increasing support for the breakaway of the Punjab into a separate sovereign state of Khalistan. You've been watching Satluj TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below, or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satlujtv.com. We'd like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satluj TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.